Man, what's up, Anchor family? What's up, Spotify family? What's up, Pandora family? iHeartRadio family? What's up, Podcast family? What's up, Facebook family, man? What's up, world, man? Sorry about that. What's up, world, man? Look, I just want to say I'm thankful for all my supporters, my listeners that tap in, man, to get inspired by these messages. But look, it's Sunday morning, man. We're going to get right to it, but how we doing? It's Sunday morning. How we doing mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually? Know how we doing spiritually. I always say how we doing spiritually. I put the spiritual things first. Sorry you heard the dog. Yes, because I'm in a different, undisclosed location. On this Sunday morning, I'm at an undisclosed location. But it's Sunday morning, man. You also know I'm author of several books. I published my first book, 2019, titled From the Hood to the Church. I did the ebook titled From the Hood to the Church Annotated. You can find it on Amazon as well. I did a children's book titled Dad, Where's My Fish? You can find it on Barnes & Noble. It's a great read. Like, I'll be bringing my fourth book out titled Diamond and the Baby Husky. Don't really have a set date. My plan is to bring it out this year. We're going to see how that goes. But let's get to this message. And I don't know, I just be up thinking, man, and this is just inspired by my conscience. Like, it came from my conscience. So just how I be feeling and thinking at the moment. Like, I'm thinking like, when Michael Jordan, he played basketball. I remember when he left the game, right? He went to play baseball. I don't think he was all that good. That's just my opinion. He good at basketball, but baseball wasn't his thing. But he left the game. But did the fans really love him? I'm talking about the basketball fans. Did they really love him when he left the game? Or did they really disown him? But when he came back, they rocked with him. Even though he came back as a wizard, but he came back though, and he still had to support her. So my thing is, what type of legacy are you leaving when you leave a game? Like, when you leave a game, do you want to be remembered as the jackass, as the clown, or do you want to be remembered as the person that did this thing, was an entrepreneur, published books, was an actor, working the job, whatever it is, whatever area of success is? How do you lead a game, man? Like, for real, how do you want to be looked at as when you lead a game? That's the title of this, Lead a Game. How you want to be looked at as when you lead a game? And me, I say I'm building my legacy. I got kids. I plan on getting married again. So I gotta, when I lead a game, I'm going to be remembered when I lead a game. I'm not just going to lead a game and people ain't going to know who I am. No, I'm leaving a legacy. That's why I'm building an empire, man. Like, investing and dealing with the right people and getting connected with the right people. Ooh, I forgot to mention, we also know I'm part of MDC now. That's what I'm saying. Leaving a legacy, who are you connected to? Part of MDC, My Daily Choice, is such a wonderful company. I'm glad I met this company. I'm glad I found this company. Yeah, I said I'm glad I met this company. I said that right. But MDC, where is it? But when you leaving a game, like, how you want to be remembered when you leave a game? They not thinking about the movie Paid It Forward. Money Mitch said, like, man, he can't lead a game because he want to be remembered. Like, people, basically, I don't remember the movie, but I know he said he can't lead a game because it's all he know. So, basically, all I can say, man, eventually you gotta lead a game. Eventually, when you get old, that's my point I'm getting to. Eventually, you gotta lead a game. Eventually, you gotta retire. Not necessarily retire, but you gotta leave a legacy. You gotta pass the baton on to your kids or your wife or your associate. So, how do you want to remember when you leave the game? And when you leave the game, how do you want to be remembered? You want to remember as the jackass, the one who left the legacy, the one who inspired others, or the one who did not inspire others? But eventually, at the point, we all got to leave the game and sit back and work behind the scenes and put other people on the scene, if that makes sense to y'all. So, me, I'm going to lead a game. A millionaire, billionaire. I'm going to lead a game with a library that I'm going to pass on. I'm going to lead a game with the right mindset so I can pass it on. I'm going to lead a game motivation speaking, inspiring others how to run the world. I'm telling you, because I speak shit in the system. That's why I always put the spiritual things first. So my question is, when you leave the game, how you gonna remember? How are you gonna be remembered when you leave the game? Because a lot of people, they did their thing, but when they left the game, a lot of that shit went with them. Like they died or whatever. Everything it was inside of them. So how you want to leave the game? You want to leave your legacy so it can get passed on, or you just want to leave the game as the jackass or the person who just live day to day, or the person who survived? Because it's not about surviving. When you leave the game, it's not about surviving. It's about leaving legacy, breaking generation curses. It's about building for the next, or getting the next started. Something we all need to think about. Because how you want to be remembered when you leave the game? I asked myself that. I thought about this before I shared it. It was set on my conscience. It just sat on my conscience, and I was thinking like, leave the game. How do I want to be remembered when I leave the game? And I'm not necessarily talking about croaking or dying, and I'm just saying, you get to that point where you just want to fall back and just work off your office. Like you leaving the game, what I mean. And another thing I mean by leaving the game, I mean about leaving the field. Like you want to sit back and, I'm telling you, when I get to a certain age, I'm just trying to sit back and retire. But I'm not going to retire. I'm trying to sit back and, just do my own thing. Not too much be on the scene. But I'm not leaving the game, but I'm leaving the game because I'm preparing the next to take over the game, or to take over the legacy, or I'm going to pass the baton to them. Or the baton, I said baton. You know what I'm trying to say, but think about that. How you want to lead a game. Peace and blessings.